Okay, today I'm going to show the tree farm and a pretty good way to get charcoal. Pretty much you can get infinite charcoal this way and pretty much infinite wood to build things like this or whatever you like. So what you do is we'll go up here. Oh, I flew a little bit. I'll show you how I place the trees real quick. So normally I'll place it down and it'll be every 6 blocks there'll be a tree like this. And then in between I place a torch, that way no mob spawn at night while I'm trying to chop down the tree. So we'll get rid of this real quick. I'll show you up here. We go 1, 2, 3, torch. 1, 2, 3, tree. I got some bone meal here to help these grow a little faster. Then of course you chop them down and wait for them to grow, or if you got some extra bone meal sitting around, use that. Now usually once I get a whole bunch of trees going, here I start storing them. We'll grab a stack. I'll show you inside how you do the charcoal. I mean, pretty sure you know by now that you can do that, but I'll show you in here. It's just a really good way to get infinite smelting stuff. So throw it right in here. Obviously you see I've already done a little. So split that in half, split it in half again, throw it in here, throw that in here. So for every block or log that we throw in here, we're going to get a piece of charcoal. And you can get tons of it this way because you can use just regular wood here. If you want to use planks, that works too. But every time you smelt one of these, you're going to get one of these with charcoals. And what you're going to do is you place it in here and it'll smelt 8 of these. So basically you can keep doing that over and over and over again. You can take this out of here after you get them and stop using the planks and put these into here and keep smelting more logs, and you can get tons of it. But I have tons of coal, so I just use the coal. Just showing a way to get charcoal here. It's a pretty good way if you're starting the game and you need a lot of stuff to smelt. Very good for your iron and your gold. And of course that's a great way to get enough wood so you can build a giant base, but just be careful with wood because if you're playing on a server or with other players, they can burn your house down pretty easy. So just be careful of that. But I always store each tree separately. And then I'm going to build a little path here. I'll probably cut this down to 1, and then you'll be perfectly in the center, and I'll make it to where there's a little path in between all these trees. And you can just boop, place it there. Of course I gotta cut my sugar down here. We'll put this stuff back into the inventory for now. And after you ran around and done a couple things, your charcoal will be ready. It's probably not fully done yet, but it's most of the way through. And of course you can take anything that you need to smelt and do that with that. It's just a very good way of getting pretty much infinite charcoal. It's just as good as coal. They both smelt 8 blocks each, so you can go down and mine for coal or just do I find the easy way and just melt the logs down. And I'll probably have a separate chest here for charcoal eventually. Like I said, I'm going to build a big storage spot up here. I'm going to take all this down. I'm just trying to get a bunch of nether wart right now. And I'll make a future video on what I'm doing with that. Go over here for now. A little slow from that. Oop, I was going to fly, but we'll fly down here. One thing I want to mention here is that when you chop these trees down, after you've chopped these trees here, when you wait around a second, they're going to start to drop. As these break away, they're going to drop little saplings for more trees. And if you're patient, or if you have time, you can just kind of punch them. There's one right there. And, oh, there's another one. So, as you chop them down, it's a good way to get infinite of these. So you can just wait around, and one tree will normally drop like 5 or 8, so you have a whole bunch to use. I'm gonna drop sticks, not, you know, nothing too fancy, but you can get tons of those pretty easy that way. And that's how you can plant even more trees. So that's how I was able to, I usually start with one tree and then chop it down and then turn it into many trees. Plus you can pretty easily find forests. Oh, oh, okay. Too bad I didn't hit that skeleton there. But yeah, that's a pretty good way to have a tree farm. Just put them 6 blocks apart. Put a torch in between, because if you go through here, you'll notice none of the enemy mobs spawn. You'll have some sheep and some other stuff in here, but that's okay. Last thing you want is a creeper sneaking up on you. Just trying to chop some trees down. But hey, I want to say thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time.